Not bad. Not bad, Fateless One. See you around.
Fateless One, I've followed your exploits closely. Such an incredible journey. Tell me, would you be willing to humor an old man? I'm just a farmer, nothing special. I've had a good life, a successful business, but something always seemed to be missing. This is my chance to contribute, to change the world, like my hero, the Fateless One. I'm still struggling with some of Lyanna's ideas, but knowing that the Fateless One is with us makes all the difference. Amalur needs a new direction, a rewriting of its stories and destinies. If you're the Fateless One, you're the only one who can make that change. Now don't misunderstand me. I believe you are who you say you are, that you are the Fateless One, the dead soul walking, the Fatesworn. But as your greatest devotee, I have come across many imposters in my time. You would be surprised how many have taken up the mantle. I'd like to propose a little test as proof of your identity, if you're willing, that is. Excellent. First question. Who betrayed the Fateless One on their search for Fomorous Hues? Well done. Next question. What is the name of the great world tree that the Fateless One consulted during their quest? You really know your lore. I'm impressed. Next question. Who killed Balor, the Niskaru warlord? Almost got you with that one. Next question. Who wrote the renowned masterpiece, The Adventures of the One Without a Fate? Trick question. Ha! Just having a little fun. Okay, last question. As you indeed seem to be the Fateless One, what are you doing here? Smashing! You've made a believer out of me, Your Grace. Smarter, stronger, and more clever than reported. So be it.
What can I do for you? Fateless One, is it truly you? I have waited a lifetime for this moment, to give you something. I was banished from my village in the Wolds, and went to study fate weaving under Simeon Crow. I've always felt the call. When news of your deeds reached me in Revival, I knew you'd come to reset the system and show us a new way. Fate lies at the movement's heart. Amalur must be balanced. It must not tip too far into chaos or order, lest it invite destruction. The scales have been imbalanced too long, so you have been called to restore what was lost. I would like you to take this, my family's crest. The heirloom has been passed down for generations. We believe it has magical properties that will protect and bless the Fateless One in times of strife. It is the least I can do. May fate keep us all.
My spirit is ready, Fateless One. All I have is yours. All you need to do is ask. Along with the good child's, my family has been the standard bearer for city culture. Sadly, Telogris has thrown all of that into, well, chaos. But I believe establishing myself among the right cultists will help me to regain my stature. Our time is coming. Cults are all the fashion in Crownhold. There are chaos cults, order cults, even ancestor cults. It is imperative to be a member of something. The Unbound has all the right makings of a fascinating new movement, and to have the leader among us, that is priceless. Farewell and goodbye.
Listen, we got off on the wrong foot, you and I, but I want to do my part. From now on, all purchases through me will be at an Unbound discount. If you watch him close enough, you'll see him slip up, It's all an act, I tell you. He's acting the part. He and the Warsworn have a tense relationship. I worry that one of the... You don't want to know about me. Nothing worth knowing, really. I lived in Corn, but the Tuatha razed that village to the ground. I figure I'd try a new road. Literally. It's not so bad. I'm used to moving around, plying my wares, meeting new people. I like old Fanny Flanagan. But Olga and his gang, you best keep distance from that troublesome crew. There's something about laying across. A devotion, a passion. It's infectious. I want what she has, and trust me, I've never wanted anything in my life beyond the solid business and the respect of my peers. But now, I want something more. Bye now.
Forgive me, but I'm curious about your magic, your abilities. And well, I have a humble request, if you'd be so kind. I won't say that I'm here in a research capacity exactly, but I did come to learn more about myself, about what I possess beyond a corporeal form. The Unbound is the latest group to which I belonged. It is by far the most intriguing. Well, I have heard reports of a unique form of fate magic you employ in combat. Some have even called it your reckoning magic. As a novice scholar, I'm always fascinated by new adaptations, new developments in our world order. Would you be willing to demonstrate this magic for me? If not, I understand. It's a strange request. Until next time. Incredible! The stories are true. Thank you, Fateless One. Until next time.
What is it you inspire them, Fateless One? You give them hope for a brighter future, not one of chaos, not one of aimless freedom, a better future, where fate is what we make of it with your help. Have you seen the shrine? Our ancient forebears used in their worship, to give offerings and praise to the one to come. And you're here. I wish to repair the shrine, but it will take some time and effort. Will you ask this task of Nard Kalos, our resident crafts? He will refuse you nothing. Goodbye.
How may I help you, Fateless One? Is there a way I may be of assistance? I will do anything you ask of me. I'm a Westerner from the ports and valleys of Olmir. I've heard about the Feylands for most of my life, and I had to take a look. But times grew hard, and I lost everything. But meeting Lyanna was a stroke of good fortune, or the hand of the divine. You decide. Don't know, it just feels right. This cause, this time. The world seems to be going in circles with no direction, but this feels like a path forward. I know you're not a god, but as far as I see it, you're a prophet. And I will listen to what you have to say. The Fate Shrine. Oh yes, yes of course. I've crafted many shrines in my day. Shrines of all kinds. However, well, a Fate Shrine like this, well, it's very old, very rare. I will need unique tools and materials. Mortal supplies. These things are expensive, you see. And well, I am a poor man. Perhaps Gelda would help. She's quite wealthy from what I hear. Oh, this is good. It's plenty of money to get started. Thanks. Now I can get everything I need to fix it up right. Come back in a bit. I'll need time to work out the details and begin construction. Whatever you need.
Greetings, Outlander.
We are only steps away from our paths.
Working with you has proven to me that this was a whatever you need.
The armor. It is more beautiful than I'd imagined. Understand, it can be worn by anyone. Warrior, mage, rogue. Any who wishes to don the hope of the Fatesworn may do so. Everything I've heard must be true. You are Fateless, a scion, the beckoned, and more. Now you must take the role of one more hero, Hope of the Fatesworn. But first, a final test of skill and strength. And this time, you will face my deadliest, most terrible Niskaru. They are the tyrants of the great Chaos nobility. Farewell. Yes?
We have everything we need to face Telogris and win, but we must move quickly. When you're ready, we'll storm the throne.
Goodbye.
Are you ready? Once we set off, don't wait too long. Telogris' power grows stronger with every passing hour. Chaos weapon, but the weapon, that's the only way I see you're worried. No matter how, every time, don't want to get your hands dirty. Maybe Jock can help you. Just don't expect it. Goodbye. Are you ready? Don't wait too long.
Farewell.
Where were you? We needed you and you were nowhere to be found. I prayed and prayed, but you never answered. The preordained came, supported by soldiers from the Crownhold Guard, and they tore through the temple, killing everyone. How did they find us? Who sent them? You should know these things. What good are you if you cannot protect your own people? Poor Ivan. He led the invaders away from the rest of us. And it worked. For a time. They found him in the end. It's a tragedy. Tell me, what have you found? I will find the others, but I must learn what happened to Ivan first. No, it cannot be. I knew it. I knew that Gorin was a liar, a sniveling sycophant. And now he has undone everything. You must do something. You must kill this traitorous Gorin. It is the only way. It is the only justice. Tell me, Fateless One. Tell me you will do this for me. For Ivan. For all the unbound. I know that, but it is no excuse for letting a betrayer and a killer run loose. Even if his hands stay clean, you are the one who will reweave the tapestry. You will determine the course of the future. And that future requires justice. It's a tragedy.
Stay out.
Haste. Hey, stranger.
Stay out.
How did you get here? No one knows about this chamber, only my closest advisors. What do you want? Speak, or I shall have you removed. I did what I had to do. You, of all people, should understand the brutality of this world, the selfishness it takes to survive. Ivan was too trusting. It was a careless mistake, one he should have known could lead to ruin. His information about the Unbound was too valuable. Keeping it to myself was getting me nowhere. Now I will be given a higher position, one worthy of my experience. In a world like this, the only help is that which we make ourselves. As for you, I would not make trouble. The Unbound are no more. Besides, you owe them nothing. Turn around and leave this place, and I will fill your pockets. It is the way the world works. That's a pity, because the system only works when we all obey its rules. Since you wish to make this difficult, I shall oblige. If it's justice you seek, you shall need to fight for it. Fellows.
Your soul is required. This is your way.
How did we get stuck doing foolish drama as a warden? So, it is done. Good. At least Ivan will be able to rest in peace, knowing he has been avenged. Thank you. But I am unsure whether I want it back. All of this, the necklace, the mithrolith, the unbound path. They promised peace. But fatelessness, chaos, even a rewriting of the weave in a new and better pattern. All of them bring us to the same ending. Death, darkness, loss. Perhaps all of my searching has been in vain. You're right. It is the only way. Without those who believe and strive for a new Amalur will never come. I wish you would stay to lead us, but I know it is time to go. You must continue to guide others, to reassure the people that change is coming. But we will continue to hold you up, and to walk the unbound path. A new destiny awaits us all. We shall meet again.
Yes. Are you ready? Prepare yourself. Telogris will no doubt know we're coming. Watch your back. Quickly! Get out of here! You must face Telogris. We'll take care of these monsters. What are you waiting for? Get out! There's no end to them. Hurry and go ahead. We'll follow as soon as we're done here. What are you waiting for? Get out! What are you waiting for? Get out! There's no end to them. Hurry and go ahead. We'll follow as soon as we're done here.
Damn these slow bones. You should be far away from here, not stuck helping a broken old Fate Weaver. I should have seen this coming. But my ability? It hasn't been the same since the Well of Souls. Well, since you're here, help out a friend? How?
Come to Telogris. come to Dolores.
Destiny has come for us, my friend. With teeth. I'll stay here and organize the survivors. But you? You must bring the fight to Telogris. Perhaps you've got a fate after all, if you choose to pursue it. I'm afraid to say I don't know. But she's a survivor. You worry about Telogris. I'll keep an eye open for Skald. You have everything you need. The armor will protect you, and the Chaos weapons will give you a fighting chance. The God of Chaos is no match for the Fateless One, or so we can hope. It is. His influence puts all of us at risk. In Mithros, in the Phalanx, in all of Amalur. It won't be easy, but you've overcome impossible odds before. Am I wrong? Or did you not kill a dragon? You can do this.
What took you so long? I've been waiting for ages. I endured the Chaos Field to find you. I know you've faced dreadful foes in the past, but Telogris is no fae, no dragon. Under all that bluster, he is an ordinary man. He is Wolf. My apprentice was only a boy when he was taken, and we have a responsibility to save him. I have a responsibility. Let me speak to him. Let me reach out to the man within the god.
It is. It must be. Wolf was good, strong, kind. If he can come apart so easily, what does that say about the rest of us? If he could only gaze upon me, speak with me again, he would resist the Chaos King's control. But I have to try. Don't you see? The tapestry of fate is weak, and there is opportunity to change how events unfold. We are all like you now. Amalur stands on the edge of a cliff, and all the safeguards have fallen away. This is my chance to be fateless, like you. I will change what happens. We will face Telogris together, and we will save my apprentice. You're different than I expected, Fateless One. You are more than a weapon to point at our enemies. You are one of us. A person. You care about what happens to this crumbling world. Watch your back.
Your campaign against me has reached its end, as we both knew it must. I am your destiny, Fateless One. All this time you have believed yourself outside the boundaries of fate, yet here you are, as I have always intended. The only order I wish to uphold is that which brings you and I together. Mortal foolishness. Expected, but still disappointing. By now, the boy is as much a part of me as anything. To kill me, you must kill him. If it is any consolation, he still screams inside me, and my agony will be his as well. I relish his pain, as I will relish yours. Perhaps, but it will not be at the hands of a child of dust. Only gods are welcome here. Come.
Telogris, release Wolf now!
That foolish boy. After everything that's happened, you continue to cling to your false hopes. Disappointing, Atlas.
Will you release him, or do I have to rip him from you?
I consumed Wolf long ago, just as I will consume you, my old adversary.
That's the wrong answer, you stinking coward. You'll pay for your cruelty. I'll send you back to that blasted hellscape with my own two hands. Greetings.
Your campaign, the only order I want, and my agony. Come.
Telogris, release Wolf now!
That foolish boy. After everything that's happened, you continue to cling to your false hopes. Disappointing, Atlas.
Will you release him, or do I have to rip him from you?
I consumed Wolf long ago, just as I will consume you, my old adversary.
That's the wrong answer, you stinking coward. You'll pay for your cruelty. I'll send you back to that blasted hellscape with my own 2 hands.
Impossible. I am Telogris, the god of chaos, King Havoc. All of Amalur will pay for this transgression. I will return. You will see.
It's finally over. I've been living on the edge of a blade ever since. Wolf. I wish I could have saved him. Done something. But in the end, the world had other plans. Fate. But enough regret. I have suffered a lifetime of it. I have to thank you, Fateless One. You stood by me to the very end, and now, because of you, the people of Mithros have hope again. We are, forever in your debt. Farewell, Fateless One.
It seems I've arrived too late. You have all the fun. You've done a good thing, and history will thank you for it. But this tale, the story of what's happened in Mithros, it is a tragedy. Do you feel it? The tapestry of fate continues to bleed. Telogris only quickened its destruction. A mystery for tomorrow, perhaps. Come, it's time to report back to the Order in Ruthia. We'll meet again in the city. Make me proud.
Yes?
Welcome, welcome, welcome! I was hoping you'd come. I am Janus, the Vox Victorium, duly appointed host and master of ceremonies. At your service. And I know who you are, of course. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Fateless One. I am here on behalf of the esteemed House of Valor to invite you to the 2nd annual Victory Games. Ever since you arrived in Mithros, the public has clamored for your participation, but I dismissed the rumors. Yet, here you are, in the flesh! You are the perfect contestant, brave, respected, famous throughout the Feyland. Thus, the House of Valor has entrusted me with extending a heartfelt invitation. It would be our immense pleasure to host you, the Fateless One, at this year's festivities. There's no need to answer now, but if you wish to know more, we can discuss it further when I return to Erethel. The first Victory Games arena is nearing completion. It will be a place where all are welcome. We're going to make some magic.
Anything? Have you heard the news? Telogris is gone. The preordained will probably stick around, but the city should be much safer now. We're still cautious, but we could probably start preparations to resume our tour, now that the immediate threat has passed. Do you mean it? If we want to have a concert, we need to throw a party. Telogris is gone. There's so much to celebrate. If you're willing, we'd love to gather supplies to host the best feast Crownholder's ever seen. That means meat, ale, decorations. You can find everything we need in the city. Try the butcher or a merchant. Maybe a local alchemist or gardener.
Thanks again.
It's nice to see you. A bit normally you'd be in luck, my friend, but we're soft. Listen, you look capable. Is it us again? Your best hunting ground would be outside the city. Find a good source of water. Is it us again?
Do not miss Leogriff's many marvels.
I will admit I never expected to see your face again. So many stories, so many tales of sword and sorcery. But tales are cheap, and legends are often misleading. Yet here you are, ready for your congratulations. You have our gratitude, Fateless One. You have done as we asked, and defeated an enemy far more powerful. But it is not enough. Perhaps Amalur cannot survive in a state of such imbalance, with a hero of your stature throwing all the world into disarray. You have slowed the unraveling of the weave, but it will never stop. Not until you are gone. Even with Telogris beaten, he has caused incalculable chaos. The tapestry of fate continues to disintegrate, and it will not stop. Unless you depart Amalur forever. far north, beyond the ice wall peaks, where you will need to adopt a life of self-exile. The ancient Alfar homeland has wondrous abilities, and it may act to suppress the effects of your power. You have no choice. Your resurrection created the initial rift in the tapestry of fate, and your continued existence prevents its closure. You are a hole in the world. So long as you are near, you perpetuate the Weave's destruction. The Order has instructed Agarth to prepare a ship. When you are ready, you may speak to him about passage to the Ice Wall Peaks. The distance and the Alpha magic should keep the rest of Amalur safe, and give the Weave time to heal. I am sorry, but it is the only way. Think of this as your last quest. Goodbye.
Have you decided? Are you ready to go? Then this truly is a momentous day, but it's one you've earned time and again. Follow me. I have a surprise for you. You can do this.
I'm probably the last person you expected to see on your way out the door, but I felt it was my duty to be here. I never meant to hurt anyone. I'd wished only to save lives and further our knowledge of this world and the next. And you, my friend, you got caught in the middle of forces outside your control. I didn't give you a choice. I brought you back. The consequences be damned. For that, I'll be forever sorry. Still, you surprised us all, making the most of this second chance. And for that, I'm forever grateful. We all are, even the thousands who know nothing about what you've done. You have our thanks, Fateless One. It's the very least I could do. You must write to me of life in the Icewall Peaks. I hear it's wondrous, but certainly no place for an old gnome with expensive taste in wine. Be safe and make good choices. Farewell.
I guess it's time to go. Well, if you ever find yourself in a dungeon full of bogarts, back to the wall, out of luck and out of chances, don't hesitate to give me a shout. I'll be around, old friend. It's a pity she couldn't make it. I'd hoped she'd find a way. Oh well, you'd better get going. Your ship is waiting for you at the pier. Goodbye. For now, you can do this.
You've made a liar of me. I have kept my distance, even as stories of what you've done cross the lips of every man, woman, and child in Amalur. I'm here because I made a choice. Perhaps you could say I'm like you now, and I've chosen my fate, rather than let a stray fate befall me. You have changed me, taught me, shown me a different way to move through this world. All of us must choose a path, even if we sometimes choose the wrong one. Thankfully, one choice, many choices, do not tell the whole story. I said I would never seek you out, but I lied. The order to which I belong will come for you in time, but not today. Today is yours, ours, to do with as we please. So I choose to be here, and to see your face one last time, and to say goodbye. I don't know. All I know is that when one chapter ends, another is sure to begin. You won't know what the future holds until you take that first step. Be on your way. In the end, we were wrong. For most of us, fate was, and always will be, immutable. A destiny written among the stars. But for one among us, it was chosen. I never saw the Fateless One again. My journeys have taken me across Amalur, from the Barking Spines to Valeria, but our paths have never crossed. If a reunion was in the cards, it would have happened. And who am I to resist the tapestry's grand design? Whatever the Fateless One did to stop the unraveling, it worked. Our world remains vibrant and twisted, sublime and sinister, and we have them to thank. For all of us, this is a second chance, and we must seize it. Answer the call, and make this adventure your own.